Today, we're diving into some of history's most bizarre, unbelievable, and, well, absolutely true stories. Think again. Let's start with a man who seriously defies all explanation. Meet Tarare, an 18th century Frenchman whose appetite was, to put it mildly, a medical marvel. His hunger was just endless. As a performer, he would swallow almost anything to draw a crowd. He even joined the French army, but yeah, military rations were nowhere near enough to satisfy him. And despite eating so much, he only weighed 100 pounds. It just doesn't make sense. He completely baffled doctors, who ran all kinds of experiments to test the limits of his appetite. So, of course, the military got an idea. They saw a pretty bizarre opportunity in Tarare's talent. The plan was wild. He'd swallow a box with secret messages and just pass it in enemy territory. It was a total disaster. He couldn't speak German, got caught immediately, and was nearly executed. But Tarare isn't where the weirdness ends. Not even close. History is filled with stories just as strange. For centuries, people in Europe ate ground-up mummies. They really thought it was powerful medicine. Then there was the dancing plague of 1518. It all started with one woman dancing in the street. Before long, hundreds had joined her, dancing for weeks, non-stop. Some literally danced themselves to death. And it's not just weird plagues. Some wars have been fought for the most ridiculous reasons. Case in point, the Pastry War. Yes, you heard that right. It's really called that. In 1838, France basically declared war on Mexico because a French pastry shop got trashed. But maybe the most chilling story of all involves the writer Edgar Allan Poe. Almost 50 years after he wrote it, his fictional horror story came true, down to the victim's name. So what's the takeaway? The past is just so much weirder and more complex than we ever imagine. It just goes to show you, sometimes reality is the most unbelievable story of all. Makes you wonder, right?